Hello everyone, welcome again to another video here today, T-Clash, and we're going to be going ahead and hop into this new deck right here that I got. So, as you can see, it's a Hog Rider with a Valkyrie, and then I also threw a Musketeer in, the Poison Spell that really helps out, and then an Elixir Collector. So that is really great there. And so we're going to just go ahead and see how this one goes. And I'm really hoping this deck will do good for me, and I can get higher in trophies, and I really want to get to Arena 8 now that I'm a level 9. And things have been changing, so I'm just trying to get up there. So here we go. We're starting off like always. Now, the Hog Rider has been nerfed, as we all know. And it will affect some of its potential and some of its damage. But overall, so far, I've been seeing it hasn't been changed too much. So you kind of notice like a couple hits. Maybe you'll save one hit on the tower from what it used to be, but I can still use the Hog Rider with some ease, and hopefully we can find more counters for it as well. So here we go, and as you can see, we both have no damage on the tower so far, and he comes in with a Fire Spirit Hog Rider push on the right side. That cannon goes down to distract perfectly, and then the Hog will get right to our tower to get one hit off on it. And our Valkyrie will be dropped right in time to go and try to get a counter push of our own. Now, my other deck that I had no Elixir Collector, but now that I got that in there, it really helps me gain more Elixir, and I can just respond quicker. That's really great with this new deck that I have, and I'm hoping to see maybe if I can find another deck soon that I could use in conjunction with this deck, so we can get a lot of pushes, a lot more trophies, and stuff like that. So that should be good, and as you can see, those Elixir Collectors are going down on both sides right now, and that's really going to help me out with later on the double Elixir time. We will just be sitting on tons and tons of Elixir. And as you can see here, we'll just get random boosts of Elixir, and we can place our cards down quicker. And then really what I love about this push and this attack strategy is that Poison Spell. You can drop it on a full horde of Barbarians or small little troops like Minions or Fire Spirits like right there, and it goes ahead and takes them out, as well as doing tons of damage to that tower. So that is very nice. As you can see, we get that one tower right there, and he's basically not even touched both of our towers. So we're sitting good right now, and all we need to do is defend this nicely and keep placing our cannons down when his hogs comes out, and we should be fine. So as you can see, he's got a strong push coming in on the right side, mini P.E.K.K.A.s and Barbarians. But if we throw a Poison Spell down, it'll take care of all those Barbarians, and that Valkyrie will go in and get even more damage. And we just go ahead and drop 2 cannons. We drop a Elixir Collector there in the middle, so we have 3 Collectors and 2 cannons, so there's no way that Hog Rider is going to get through all those buildings. Now we go ahead and just do a tiny little push with these last 15 seconds left, just to make sure he cannot get to our tower. And his mini P.E.K.K.A. he places will be too late. We already have a Valkyrie on it, and I drop another Valkyrie just for fun. But we go ahead and get that 1 crown victory, so that is awesome right there. And I am really liking this deck. So we'll go ahead and hop right into the next one after we see the trophies we got. And then we'll go ahead right here. We're playing Hoover, his name is. And as you can see, he's got a giant balloon deck. This deck really kind of bugs me because the giant always takes damage for the balloon, and it just goes straight for your defenses. So while you're sitting there attacking the giant, the balloon is doing a ton of damage to your tower. And for this deck, I don't have too much air defense. I have a Musketeer, but it gets sucked onto that giant. And then I place a cannon, but the balloon just completely ignores the cannon. That is so annoying when it does that. It's like, why? Go to the cannon, please. And as you can see, the balloon takes a ton of damage off that tower, leaves it at 137 health. So we just got to find a way to come back from that, and hopefully we can come back. So let's see how this one goes now. And we have a Valkyrie doing a lot of damage to that knight he has down there and those goblins. Now, 2 Elixir Collectors go down. I always like to get as many Elixir Collectors as I can, usually 2. And then once those start pumping, and they don't have anything to throw at it like a rocket or something like that, then we can really gain an advantage, and that's when our deck really starts to shine. When you can just play the Hog Rider over and over again, or throw multiple Valkyries or Musketeers, that's really awesome, and that's what wins you these games. So as you can see, these troops are going down here. I throw a Poison Spell. Now the poison does perfect damage on the tower, on the minions, and it's just so great. I love it now. Instead of that zap that I always used to have, I still have the zap, but the Poison Spell is a lot better for these type of attacks, I feel. Now that cannon goes down to distract both of the giant and the balloon, and they both get pulled over, but that balloon go straight for my main tower, and all I have is a zap to play. I can't do anything else, so I'm just gonna have to take that damage, and we're gonna have to deal with that. Now we have a Hog Rider going in, and I'm expecting small little troops again, like right there. So a poison will go down, and perfect, we can take out those goblins and those minions. So right there, as soon as it got out of that little region, it still was affected by the poison, and we took out those minions. So awesome right there. And now we're just going to have to be careful for his giant and balloon push again, like he always plays. So our cannon will go down, and I realize that cannon will probably not distract all of his troops, so we're going to have to try to place a better placement next time. But as of right now, we're just going to go ahead and push full out on his base right now. And again, Poison Swell goes down with that hog sitting at that base right there. And then, as you can see, those goblins will get taken out as well as that knight. And then we get this musketeer all by itself doing a lot of chip damage to that tower. As you can see, it takes 4 or 5 shots, and that does like 100 or something damage each shot. So that is a great amount of damage right there. And now he's got a whole horde of troops coming down the lane. This poison will go ahead and thin him out and take them all out right with that zap right there. So perfect play by us. We took out his push, and then we can just throw a Hog Rider right into his base. Now I'm not too worried about his giant and his balloon as of right now, because they will be distracted by all my defenses, and all I need to do is throw a poison and maybe one more hog or something else to get some damage off of that tower. But it's getting kind of close here. He drops those bombs with that bomb or with the balloon, but we do end up getting that win. So awesome game right there, and I hope you guys have enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for watching. It'll help me out a lot if you subscribe. Thank you.